an escalation clause can be a great thing or a limiting factor, depending on which side of the transaction you're on. What an escalation clause is when a buyer says they're going to offer a certain dollar amount value over a seller's current best offer. And usually it's required that the seller show evidence of that offer so the buyer is sure. Now, this is a great clause if you're on the buyer side of the transaction because it helps folks feel like they're not overpaying. You know, they know exactly where they stand versus the other offers, right? At the same time, if you're a seller, this now becomes a limiting factor because if you're allowing escalation clauses, this keeps the velocity of offers, the intensity of offers down, a little more reserved because buyers know they have a backup with that escalation clause. It's also an extra contingency. When that clause is there, we actually have to redraft the contract, get the correct language in there, which of course gives buyers a chance to change their mind as nothing is official until things are locked in and we actually have a deposit on the property. So from a seller perspective, it's a limiting factor. Now, when we represent buyers, we always encourage them to try to negotiate an escalation clause if the seller's open to it, and some sellers are. When we represent a seller, it's the opposite. We encourage our sellers to make it clear they won't consider offers with escalation clauses. This keeps buyers putting their best numbers on the table, which not only drives the price up, but it also keeps the contingencies down with less to worry about to get an executed contract in place. So in this market, you know, with things being so volatile, the strategy you use on either side can really be used to your advantage. So make sure you're sitting down with your agent and going over all options in either scenario. Hope this helps.